listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Well, welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Monday, October 16th, 2023. How are we, everybody? I hope you had a great weekend, as I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. It went by rather quickly, silently, harmlessly. But, it is what it is. Every day's a different day. They all run together at this time in my life. So I'm happy to say it feels like it did yesterday. Just now we're here and glad you could be here. I want to thank Moonlicht for making the thumbnail. He did the main stuff. I added my text and, silliness towards it. But he did this and the bulk of it. So I want to thank him for that. I always thank those who gives. Sometimes I forget a lot. But I want to talk about this tonight, man, because I think we've got 6 months ahead of us to go at this hard, give it our all, and see where we're at. That's what I want to do. I do. I'm going to give it the old college try. Healthy, ready to go. We'll find out. All right. And we're going to go out and do the things we were supposed to be doing all summer. But, so all that stuff happened. But I don't like it. I see a lot of things like tomorrow's show. We're going to talk about. What are we talking about tomorrow? I just put the show up. What am I doing tomorrow, Richie? Tomorrow, it was leading into why we're talking about this tonight. Because tonight, we're still laughed at more than ever, ridiculed, and embarrassed. Jaime Maussan, you embarrassing little chimpanzee. It's unbelievable. Ufology took a beating. That's why I said, what's your next act? Ufology. And that's why I said, is my head on backwards? I don't know, Mr. E.T. Somebody made you somewhere. And that's you, buddy boy. You're the reality they tried feeding us Jaime Maussan was like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to beat the America. Americans don't have to do a congressional hearing. They bring no evidence. We're going to bring bodies. But you can't. Jaime, those are... Hey, you're going to do this? Or do I have to get tough? Hey, don't want to cross. Jaime Maussan. That's why we got what we got. All right, you're going to do this, all right? You're not going to say no to this. We're going to beat the Americans. They may have won the space war. Why does he sound like Al Pacino all of a sudden? But they're not going to win disclosure. Now I lost it. That's Jaime. Jaime wanted to go out on top. He went out on top, just facing the wrong way. All right. Let's do a little roll call tonight. I'm going to stick up for our community tonight. Who's this guy? Andrew, 420 Gufonian Rockstar with the first super chat of the week. I appreciate that. Yep, we'll have to do that before the show. I'm not going to start doing those things during the show, man. I'm sorry. And I appreciate the $2, but just email them to me. But welcome to the show. And thank you for the $2. I'll look at it if we have time at the end of the show. I'll look at it. I'll save it. We'll put it in the corner. But thank you very much, Andrew, 420 Gufonian Rockstar. Welcome to the show as well. Starting it off. Very nice. Thank you. You can also help support the show. We are here because of you helping the show stay on its feet. So all the links are in the show description. You know what to do. And it all goes back in. Glenn Collins, welcome to the show. Why did it jump again? Glenn Collins, there he is. Welcome to the show. Reality Check, welcome to this show. David Wilcox, welcome to the show. Not Wilcock. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Ben, the Yorkshire Gufonian, welcome to the show. Intergalactic Angler, welcome to the Diane Boss, welcome to the show. Hey, Eric, Paranormal Highway, what do you say there, Chief? Thank you. Josie _UK, welcome to this show. Renee Cruisin, welcome to the show. Samo, Gufonian Rockstar, welcome to the show, buddy. Brookes, what do you say there, huh? The boss of GUFON, welcome to the show. Diane Boss, there she is. Dorothy Hawkins. Dit.55 on X, welcome to the show. Shameful plug, not at all. I did it. Beautiful plug. Why did I say that? That made no sense. FAP in the house. Welcome to the show. There's no... I'll tell you what. I won't tell a joke the whole night. Not even a sarcastic anything. All right. Welcome to the show. We'll see if I can do that again. What's the record? 8 seconds. 8 seconds before I make a joke. That's the record. Metalhead, welcome to the show. Paula Faust, welcome to the show. I have to say it that way now. I don't know why. What do you say there, Larky Derry? Welcome to the show. Moonlick, welcome to the show. How you doing, Chief? All right, let's go. You know, got a lot of stuff to talk about. Because not only am I going to integrate how we're laughed at, ridiculed, and embarrassed, I feel the UFO community took a huge slap in the old face this summer. You know, a lot of people think it was a good summer. I don't. Maybe it's just the way I am, and I don't know, for whatever reason, can't find the positive. The only positive that they want us to know is what? Yeah, at least we're talking. That's all we hear. At least we're talking about stuff. Somebody put a tweet up today. Can't remember who it was. I think I know who it was. I think it was Vicky Verma. That's who she goes by. Let me see if this is it. I have to play it. Well, talk about it. Here it is. She says, the god of conspiracies, as Jeremy Corbell says, was right. 10 years ago, We could not imagine a scenario where the U.S. government would conduct UFO hearings and discuss non-human intelligence on Earth in the most serious manner possible. My reply was, oh, hold on a second, double V, because 2 V's are better than 1. Victory and defeat. So I said, oh, well, you see, that's the illusion. That's why we got laughed at, ridiculed, and embarrassed, because you're not seeing it, Vic. Vicky, here's what happened. And I put this in. We saw fake aliens. They were trying to tell us they were real. Remember that? It just happened a few weeks ago. Gotcha. Bingo. 8 to 10 foot tall aliens in Las Vegas crash landed in whose backyard? Right, yeah. George Knapp's backyard. Held on to the story for a month until who came out with the secondhand whistleblower story? David Grush. Not really the most credible, maybe truthful, but that's not what we wanted as far as a whistleblower goes. Oh, yeah, wait. And there was an attack on people in Peru. It's been going on all year, but there's no evidence it's aliens yet. But they're sure fighting for it. So tell me, out of all that, where's the legitimacy? Can anybody guess what the reply was? At least we're talking about UFOs. Nah, she didn't say that, but that would have been remarkable if she did. So that was my reply. What did we get? Tell me. We got zip. We got an illusion. We got a repeat performance of things we've had many times over. You hear me say this all the time, but I want you to look at it now and think about what we just went through this summer, because people are crying for disclosure, like it's imminent. And I say, no, nay. I want disclosure as badly as you. I do. A lot of people don't think I do. I want it more than you. As a matter of fact, because I'm an in the field type of guy, I want it more than anybody I know. Anyway, so, it's just not fair. Wait, what is this? I don't know why that popped up. So, I say there was nothing. Nothing happened. So what if Corbell said, and you think he predicted it? Oh, can you imagine 10 years ago? Yeah, everything changes. But if it's based on nothing, it's still nothing. What did we hear? All right, you know what we heard. I have to say it because it's a show. What did we hear? Alien bodies, we got them. With the craft, archaeological dig site. Bob Lazar was right. Nah, we don't know that. And what else do we hear? Oh, yeah. They've been funneling money illegally and a bunch of secret programs. Tell me something I don't know. Why was this guy Grush that important? Because he did it like this in front of you and me. And I don't care. It means nothing to me. Rich, maybe not to you. But to the people who've put in the blood, sweat, and tears, they see that as a success. Okay. It is. I don't disagree. It's success, but it's not a win. You were successful. It's like getting a base hit in a 9-inning game and you're in the first inning. 2 outs, by the way. So, that's how much meaning it has. It has no weight. What David Grush said. And they blow it up and they're making it. If it is something great, maybe I'm not seeing it for some reason. I don't understand what I'm missing. Because I've been in it so long, I think, just get on with it. I get why people say that, and that's an easy way to loophole what you want to be right, but that's just not how it is, and you know it. This is supposed to be a progression, not a repeat. All right? We're supposed to go forward, not slipping and sliding and then taking a step back to look at where we're going again. We need to keep moving forward, even if we stumble, even if we make a mistake. It's okay. I want to move forward. I don't need it because they're wasting time with everything that's going on. Just like a Band-Aid, take it right off. Show us what you got. Don't worry about the world, it'll be okay, but you can't do that. Maybe they just don't have it. Have you ever thought about that, folks? What if they don't have anything at all? Jeanette's a member for 9 months, a little longer maybe, right? Well, no, that's about right. Thank you very much, Jeanette, with a very nice super dono. Well, it's a thank you. Showing the love, Jeanette. Thank you for your support. And Andrew, again, this is pure love. Thank you, brother. $2. Well, I still got it. I'm not throwing it out the window yet. It's just, we got other stuff to do first. The last time I remember, it took me 18 minutes to find it. No, I'm kidding. No, I like it. I want to do it. It's just not right this second. Andrew's a good guy, man. Just trying to help give some content, and I appreciate it. No, this is good. I just wanted it up before, but that's okay. Now you can email it to me. Save your money. But thank you for the pure love, Andrew. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Jeanette, thank you again. You are the angel of GUFON. I don't care what anybody says. So here we are again on a Monday, starting the week off, talking about stuff we already know. And isn't it sad? But I have some things we're going to talk about that are quite interesting. And I think you'll have a nice laugh or two during this entire trial. Trial? Feels like it. Every time I'm under these lights, it's like I'm being on trial. Everything he says is going to be... Oh, come on. Oh. Somebody blocked me on X. I don't know. I don't know who it was. Okay. I think I know who it was, but I'm not sure. All right. No. No. Oh, no. Okay, well, I can't wait for later. We're going to talk about that. All right, I think I'm supposed to play something first. I sent myself a note. Play this first. Let's see where it is. Must watch. No, I know that. No. Here it is. I got it. All right. This is very interesting to me. What did I say Bob Lazar was? What did I say? What did I say Bob Lazar was? Anybody remember? A sociopath. I know, a liar, a cheater, a brothel, a maker, and all that other stuff, right? I say Bob Lazar was hired not because of his genius ability to make a engine, because he's a sociopath. I said he would have to be a sociopath to tell that story the way he does, and he just doesn't even, he barely cracks a smile. You'll never see a tear come out of these freaking eyes. Nothing. You barely get a chuckle out of him. I didn't know he had teeth till he was on Joe Rogan and he accidentally smiled. Yeah, he is. But don't take my word for it. The CIA, the FBI, they think sociopaths are the best people to hire. Oh, man. One of these instructors came out and said, the best recruit of all time was a sociopath. See, I'm telling you, you have to have that kind of sociopathic mentality. They're an interesting breed of people. I thought I was, but I found out I'm not. I'm something way different. I'm just nutty, right? Well, my nephew is. Never seen a kid cry, even at his father's funeral. Well, that was sad. I was like, all right. Oh, I guess we'll have some ice cream now or sign the will, or what are we doing? I got a video game on pause. Come on. All right, let me play this for you because I think it's interesting that they would even consider a person of that kind of, I don't know, man, stability, instability, sociopaths. There's a many functioning sociopaths. Oh man, they're everywhere. You know why you know? You know how you know when you're near one? Because you'll never hear them belly laugh or cry. Or usually they don't get involved in drama. Yeah, that's another good reason.
Our instructors said that the best recruitment he ever had was a copy machine repairman. He said, now, does the copy machine repairman have any access to classified information? Of course not. But what happens when the copy machine breaks in the prime minister's office? They got to have it fixed. So you recruit this guy, just wait till it breaks or needs service. And then when he goes to repair it or to service it, he puts in a device that every time somebody makes a copy, it sends another copy back to Langley. And so you see literally everything that the prime minister is seeing. That's access. The repairman's you're not going to win a medal because you recruited a repairman. You're going to win the medal because you got the repairman to compromise the prime minister.
Dun, dun, dun. Narcissists. I saw that why the CIA only hires sociopathic narcissists. So you want to talk about Lou Elizondo real quick? He fits that. You know, he does. He's not a bad one, but he's sociopathic. I think he's got sociopathic tendencies. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do too. You know, I'm one of those, I think I can shut it off and just focus. It's what makes us good at our jobs and better at sports. Michael Jordan was like us. It's so stupid to say, I know. But it's true. You would want to hire somebody, and those people, narcissists and sociopaths, in a way, they want to impress you because they like the accolades, even though the sociopath won't smile or show it. Thank you very much. But the narcissist would be like, God dang it, woo, I love me so. Where am I? Skinwalker Ranch. Billy. Interesting that the CIA and the FBI are into that shit. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Oh boy. So somebody put out their U.S. troops to Peru. Okay, jetpack miners in Peru alien cover story now makes a lot more sense if you substitute the word miners for United States Marines. Oh, wait. Interesting. So they really are jetpack seeking Marines. I don't know. Wow, what a great, interesting story. Those Peru aliens, I'm telling you, so far all year long, people have had encounters with them, had their faces mauled off, shot at with laser beams, laser pistols. Sorry. Right? Flying around, hiding in bushes, lights flashing all around. They're right there. Not one frame of evidence. I can't believe it. They got to be happening. It's real. It's real. Don't know. Hey, we should give to those Peruvians because of those alien attacks, just like they give the Ukrainians over there. Unbelievable what's going on in Peru. They just can't let that story go. What's going on, though? That's what I really want to know. I know you're going to say it's a cartel drug war or, something like that. And what if it is aliens? There's no evidence of that. No evidencio. All right, what is, oh, buddy. Oh, geez. Oh, come on. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, did anybody see the eclipse? I slept through it. I don't know. I probably could have seen part of it from here. Well, I could have. I just slept. But did you see the freaking video of the solar eclipse from the airplane? I got to show you this right now. This will give you, it's 15 seconds of pure ecstaticness. It's beautiful. You never see anything like it. I tried to imagine how it was going to look. I had no idea it would look like this. Watch this. Giddy up. No sound? I guess not. No. See that? Oh, man. Is that real? Oh, it's time-lapsed. No, wait a second. Can that be real? That's got to be time-lapsed. Wait a second. Really? I guess it's a 20-minute flight, right? It would take how long? 45 minutes? Look at that. Ah, now it's screwed up. That is cool. I couldn't have imagined it looking like that.
A darkness has fallen upon the earth. And it's about to... Hey, what the... Come on, I was just getting into the speech. There's death. Nope. Slide out. No more death warm me over. I love that. I can't believe I slept through it. No, I can believe it. So, did you hear this? I gotta get a drink. I have got cotton mouth. It's not what you think it is. Another dose of irony, it says here. Apparently, Bob Lazar had beef with Jacques Vallee. I almost spit up coffee that wasn't in my mouth yet. By the way, coffee. Coffee with foot. That does not taste right. Oh, I forgot to stir it. Oh my God, it's thick. Stop it. Shut off. So, apparently Bob Lazar had a beef with Jacques Vallee. Says, the main problem I have with the UFO community is their income is derived from UFOs. For them to make money and support themselves, they have to come up with ridiculous stories. You're dealing with a collection of psychics, astrologers, people that believe in every other person on the earth is an alien, that there's reptilians and all these different species that live underground, etc., etc. Aliens that just walk around the streets and hassle people just to annoy them. Believe me, I'm not a part of that. I don't deal with those people, and that's essentially what happened with Jacques Vallee when he came down here. So Jacques Vallee wanted to talk about Zeta Reticuli, I bet. Vallee wanted to know the UFO story and came down with movie producers. His theory has been spacecraft are from other dimensions and things like that. I essentially laid it out. This is what I was exposed to and how the craft worked, Bob said. Jacques, oh, wait, what? And how the craft work. It has nothing to do with other dimensions. Ever since then, Jacques hasn't had a very high opinion of me, says Bob Lazar. And that's carried throughout the UFO community. If you contradict what they say, they make their income off of something like that. So they have to be the ones that know what's going on. That is unbelievable that Bob Lazar would say that. In Vallee's book, Revelations, he hints that Bob Lazar was possibly a MK Ultra patient and a subject of government brainwashing. Yes. Yes. What's so bad about that? That's what I think. Me and Jacques Vallee are pretty similar, I see. Not. But that's true. What if he was? All right, let's try this again. Not excited anymore. I'm going to play this clip. That's because it's for you in a glass inner tube.
The main problem I have with the UFO community is number one, here are people.
Is he going to say the same thing I just read? Oh, I hate me.
People that essentially their income is derived from UFOs. And that's the number one thing I have problems with. So essentially for them to make money and support themselves, they have to come up with ridiculous stories or at least prove that they're at the forefront of knowledge. You're dealing with a bunch of people that
fantastic.
Are essentially a collection of psychics, astrologers, people that believe every other person on the earth is an alien, that there's reptilians and all these different species that live underground, aliens that walk around the street and just hassle people to annoy them.
Oh my God. Professional. I was drinking the coffee and I was chugging it. And then I'm like, I'm not going to let you watch all that. Same thing I just read. But it is interesting. God. It's over. It's over. Yeah. It is. Not that anybody cares. I'm going to show you this. Once again, I'll just read it. James Lakatsky, Colm Kelleher, and George Knapp call Lou Elizondo a liar. They say Lakatsky, I mean, who gives a shit? Really? Are we at the point we're still talking about this? They say Lakatsky was in charge of OSAP until 2010, but Elizondo says Lakatsky put him in charge of OSAP in 2010 of May. My report on Elizondo's false UFO claims, Stephen Greenstreet. And it says James Lakatsky was the primary creator of OSAP. Lakatsky was the DIA program manager, contracting officer, representative, security coordinator, and counterintelligence coordinator during the entirety of this multi-year, multi-million-dollar DIA contract. Lakatsky and Kelleher held their positions till the end of the contract in December 2010. April of 2010, Dr. Lakatsky approached Elizondo and asked if he would consider assuming the role of OSAP director. In May, he was director of OSAP, according to Elizondo. But Greenstreet says, oh, nay, nay. I mean, you know what? Really? We're still talking about this? I had to show you that because, really, are we that slow? UFOlogy. Really, there is nothing new coming out. This is UFOlogy. We're all going to have to look up shit and somehow bring you guys information. I'm trying like hell to get my videos up and running. I still haven't slept yet. I think children should be in the phenomena. Learn this stuff, say, in the 6th grade. No, 7th. No, high school. No, college. No, never. Can't do it. You know, how would parents feel if your kid came home? Hey, I'm curious. For those of you who are parents, would you be upset if you found out your child was being taught about ghosts, the paranormal. Put a 1 in the chat room if you'd be upset. Let's do one of those little games that people like to play. I want to see. Do you think you'd be mad? Put a 1 if you'd be mad. If you think it's bad to teach the paranormal to your kid. You don't have to put anything. You put a 2 if you want to be happy about it. I'm okay with it. Are you? Make sure. So far, 1s, nopes, 1s. All right. See? I like the activity. Brooke is throwing it down with a hard nope. 0, 0. Eric, all right. 2, Glenn says, yeah, you know, I would be okay with it. My parents would have been happy with that. What about your parent? Do you think you would do that? Yeah, right? I think it's okay. I don't see a problem, especially at that age. 7th, 8th grade, you're already kissing girls, boys, for good people, you know? Andrew says 2. Azrae says 2. Ezra, sorry, I said your name wrong. It's Ezra. Because of the A, I'm going to blow myself up. Santa's not a lie, bro. Do you know who Santa really is? Jesus. Think about it. Let it sink in. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Well, I don't see it as a bad thing. I don't mind if they taught us, here's what they should teach in school. How to balance a checkbook. How to take a loan out. How to keep a job. You know, all that stuff. They should teach that. Oh, they do in business class. All right, moving on, because we got a lot of ufology to go over. I'm talking nonsense. And George Knapp has a documentary coming out, doesn't he? He does, right? Isn't it? Wait a second. It says here, part 1 of our special looking into the archives of legendary UFO reporter George Knapp will now air this Sunday. Oh, we missed it. Driving around with George, talking about his biggest scoops over the last 4 decades. You see, didn't notice. Yeah, never mind. It already happened. You can go to News Nation and watch it if you want. Not now. But hey, if you never get enough George Knapp, here's where you go. It's right here.
So the Pepper Mill is like your...
Pepper's Ghost? What?
Do you have any interesting meetings with anyone UFO related?
Pepper's Ghost.
Do you go to any certain restaurants? Or...
All of them. I mean, the Pepper Mill, where we grabbed lunch, that was like my office annex. I would meet all kinds of people from Area 51 there. In fact, when I was first trying to vet Bob Lazar, I met these guys at the Pepper Mill, and I would ask them simple questions that would reflect on whether you'd ever been there before. You know, where would you eat? How would the cafeteria work? What was the color inside there? How did you pay for meals? How did you get there?
Because you knew the answer.
Yeah.
So then you know if they were legit.
Yeah.
So the Pepper Mill is like your spot.
Yeah, it was my unofficial office. So that's why the lady who was in there, she's been there forever. And that's
Pepper's Ghost.
No,
Pepper's Ghost.
Where I've been.
Do you have any interesting meetings?
You know what I find out funny? You know what I find funny about this clip? The guy, whoever was the director or made this movie, I think this guy, I'm not sure. They're like, you know what was really cool? I saw that movie where Dr. Greer was shot from inside of a car and it was raining outside and it looked so cool. Where? What? Oh, that Cousins Brothers movie. And now, this is the second time I've seen somebody driving around in their car with one of these UFO legends. George is a legend. You have to say it. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. Doesn't matter. He has 2 careers. No, he has 3. The good, the bad, the ugly. Poor George. Look at him. He looks sad, doesn't he? I don't know. I think he's lonely. I tried to read into him right there. I just can't get it. Poor George. Anyway, you can go to News Nation and watch that. All right. So there's an Italian researcher who's sharing evidence, files of secret first UFO crash in Italy. Have you heard about this? Yeah, me too. It's old. Yesterday. But here it is. It is crazy. Italian researcher shares extraordinary evidence, files of world's first UFO crash 14 years before Roswell. Oh yeah, I was talking about this before. And the secret department set up by Mussolini's government to study the craft that was later captured by U.S. forces. Yeah, a top U.S. intelligence officer claims World War II American forces retrieved a UFO that crashed in Italy in 1933. I remember talking about this. Yeah, we brushed over it. And Italian researchers say they have the documents to prove it. Oh my God. See, that's cool. But will we see it? Will we see it? Former top National Reconnaissance Officer staffer David Garage shocked the world when he revealed, oh, I'm such an idiot. You know, I am. I'm an idiot. Him talking, yeah. Well, anyway, you know what he did. Crush claims one of these alien space, it's something else. One of these alien spacecraft crashed in northern Italy in 1933. He said this, Crush did. And was secreted away by fascist dictator Benito Mussolini before it was captured by American forces. All right. Okay, now in an interview with DailyMail.com to coincide with Sunday's World UFO Day, Italian researcher Robert Pinotti shared extraordinary details of the alleged saucer crash that occurred a full 14 years before Roswell. Pinotti, president of the National UFOlogical Center, which goes by the Italian initialism CUN, obtained documents he claimed evidenced the June 13, 1933 crash and a secret department set up by Mussolini to study the alleged saucer. Pinotti's research has been met with skepticism in Italy since he first released it in 2000 and is still little known outside the borders of Italy. I and my colleague Alfredo Lisoni began investigating the story of the 1933 UFO crash in Lombardy in 1996 when we received some original secret documents about the case, he told the Daily Mail. The documents were mysteriously mailed to Pinotti from an anonymous source who claimed to have inherited them from a family member who worked on Mussolini's supposed UFO program. They included 2 June 1933 telegrams in Italian, one demanding absolute silence over an alleged landing on national soil of unknown aircraft. Another, dated June 13th, threatens the immediate arrest and maximum penalties for any journalist reporting empty news of any aircraft of unknown nature and origin. Immediate recasting of any leads from the newspapers bearing said news is ordered, the second telegram said. Both say they are by personal order of El Duce, Mussolini himself. Oh, here they are. Oh, that is really amazing. I've got to show this to you. I had no idea. Oopsie daisy. Where is it? There you are, you little girl, you dirty girl. See? Isn't that nice? Wow. In order of the deuce. It is disposed immediate, repeat, immediate arrest, diffusion of news related to aircraft of unknown nature and origin, of which in dispatch of Stefani, date today, 7:30 a.m. Stop! Immediate recasting of any leads from the newspapers bearing said news is ordered. Stop! Maximum penalties for transgressions are foreseen to death. Stop. I can't see the rest, so I just made it up. Amazing. Crazy. These kids are out of their minds. What the health is going on? Can we back page? No. Yeah. Can we? No. Oh. And here's the other one. Beep. Oh, I read it all. I didn't realize it. I got a little carried away in the excitement of all this. Oh, God, look at this. Holy shit. Oh, look at this. This is cool as hell, actually. By superior order, it is disposed to treat news diffused with Stefani's dispatch number 66-3-1C as of today as follows. Cologne aircraft above recognized as Meteor repeats Meteor by Barrera Astronomical Observatory. Stop! Give minimum graphic relevance to news. Stop! No need to repeat. No need to correct. Stop it! I guess they were torturing the person who was reading that article. Stop! All right. Now this isn't funny. I can't get back into the story. Oh. Your mother. Not cool, guys. All right, there we go. Oh, that's it? It's amazing to me. You do know how much stuff is actually hidden away from the governments of all the world. Of all the world. All the world's a stage. We are ready for disclosure, whether you believe it or not. I said we're not. You want to know why? Because we can never be ready. Ever. It's so good. It would... Man, these aliens, I'm telling you. Can you imagine if they really are demons? See, I don't think they're demons. I think the aliens really want to help us. But I think we've got greedy politicians and greedy people who want to run the world, I think. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. There's something real nefarious going on. Now, there is a cover-up. Definitely is. I'm not sure Roswell's the way I would go. I think that, for me, is a distraction. I think something happened, but I'm not sure it was aliens. At all. Matter of fact, it could have been cosmonauts. Could have been Russia. Could have been, who the hell knows, Japan. I mean, we just got out of, didn't we just, you know what happened. Not cool. We don't know. Spy balloons, new satellites, new technologies, all sorts of stuff. However, there were many, 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 many sightings all over the Southwest that year in Roswell and the 2 years prior. It was like they were falling out of the sky. Seriously, I don't mean they were literally, but people were seeing them every week. They were being reported in the Southwest, especially New Mexico. Especially. Man, I'm telling you. It's all because of greed. When it comes down to it. You know I'm right. Why? Why do we have people like that? There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here, just the way they want it. There's got to be something else after this. It just doesn't make sense to make all that is out there, to not have it explored. It just doesn't make sense. And it really would be a waste of space. I think about this all the time. All the time. Pisses me off. Because all they had to do was rip the Band-Aid off. If Roswell was alien shit, and it really was, tell us back then. We could have ruled the world if, really. Hey, you thought the bombs, well, you should see what we got now. You don't want to mess with us. But what would happen is we wouldn't want to show them because we wouldn't know how to operate it. So if we showed Russia, China, Japan, and all the other places around the world that hate us, if we showed them back then, if they did come out and say, hey, we do have this technology, but we're not going to show you. And that could create a major problem. They'd be like, oh no, you're showing us, you're telling us you have technology from another intelligent being, and you're not going to share it with the rest of the world? That's why they'd have to hide it. Shit. Can't tell people we caught a freaking alien spaceship, a disc. Are you out of your freaking mind? Get on the horn, Charlie. Tell them it's freaking, I don't care. It's a weather balloon. I don't freaking know, but this can't be it. Oh my God, you guys. Aliens, really? Jesus, they're going to have my freaking badge for this. Your badge? Shut off. Oh God, I wish I was there. Just to be a fly on the ointment. On the wall. In the ointment? On the ointment. Well, check this out. You want to get crazy with the you want to know why there's ridicule? We're being made fun of. Where are we? Right? You want to know why? Because shit like this, witness from Peru shot and hit strange floating beings who responded with a light beam that left him unconscious. That's it. The incident happened September 2nd in the Jorge Chavez community near Legu Pacuna in Peruvian Amazon. Let me see something here. But you know what I mean? Let me show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll let you see it. I'll tell it to you. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Takes 2 seconds. It's right there, please. And like the shit out of it. All right, here we go. I'm sorry. What's that? All right, let's watch this. Oh, wait, I have to read. So Pablo Badass tells us how he shot the strange
Luego
being.
Pablo Bardales nos cuenta cómo lo disparó al ser extraño y la luz que pasó por
And the light that passed across his face,
su
leaving
rostro,
him.
dejándolo inconsciente.
Ah, your mother's got 19 executioner lips. Get this down. You see, they got the music of the do-do-do-do-do-do. Ready, go. I used to make jokes, see. I didn't believe because I'd never seen it before. My dad also used to make jokes. Then it was going down. I was looking at the hill. And I went down to look in disbelief. And I went down. I go down a lot. I tell you, I do. And I saw it with my young brother. Holy cow. I called my papa, Daddy, because it was going down again. It was going down like me. What did it look like? Like a person or like a machine? A machine. But there was something behind it, like a robot. Yeah. Yeah, it was going down. I'm sorry. And I saw the persons who were there, 3 of them crossing the garden. Yeah, here in front of us. And looking at the thing, I told my brother, to my little brother, to go down. Oh, and call my older brother to go down. And there he was gone to return later with him. And the neighbors that would follow us. And from here, I fired the first shot. Right there in the direction of the guys. There. I hit him with the first shot near the solar panel. It was there. How many were there? There were 2. Here, and the 2 were there. Oh, was here? Yeah, near there. They were crossing. At first, they were walking here. These people also, they were around us. They were located here. And they were behind it. Here it was, by the solar panel. But there I put the first shot. The first shot right here. I shot Do you think you were successful? Did you hit him? Yeah, because the bullet shined. Has the body been impacted? Yeah, the body was hit, but did nothing, right? Yeah, as I say, you can't say I have done anything to it since I was not successful to hit, but I don't know if there were two here, because when I hit the first show, there were three, and two was here. All the companions who were following me were there, and everyone was here. Dude, I don't speak Spanish, right? But I get the feeling this guy's lying. Yeah, either that or we're losing something in translation. Something's not right. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be the translation. All right, I'll finish. They were around here. Aquí. What's the estimated height of these strange beings? Are they tall, short? Yeah, they were tall. They were more than 6.5 feet tall. Fully armored. Yeah, they were equipped. Could you identify them? What? Listen to what we were hearing. When he shot them, he said, when it hit them, it lit up, right? Kind of sparkled or something, shined. And then he says, he keeps calling them people. And then he says they were all geared up. They were armed to the teeth, basically. So I guess their weapons looked like guns, hand grenades, belt clips, all that other shit. Taser. Very similar to our equipment. I don't know about this guy. I think there's a few screws loose. Maybe not. Maybe they do have the same. Maybe it's us from the future. Man, anything's possible in this field. Ow. Can you identify them? The investigator asks Julio. No, you can't. They're all covered. In the moment when the shots had, did you notice any reaction? Was there anything on its body? No. It shined after the impact. Shined. There wasn't enough time for me to get closer. Ask him, what does he mean by it shined? I get it. Like if it hit it, it lit up, right? That's what he's saying. But I want to know, was it, or did it, or, did it, something like that, or, or was it, I need to know. I don't want to know. It just shined. It shined. Yeah, so does the moon. It can sing and dance too, honey. Now shut off. There wasn't enough time for me to get closer. From here, I aimed to take the shot. It was up. It was up. Remember, he was down. Yeah, they just do it. It had like a vest on the back. From here, I shot this one. When they were rising, here there were two. Here. Aquí. Here I hit it. It was here when I hit it. Yeah, you just said that. And then they were already up there, more or less. They were up about 15, 20 feet. What did the strange being do to you till you lose your consciousness? It was the same I shot. I believe that my colleagues would come to support me because they were armed. Because I just had one cartridge, I had one more. But I couldn't shoot because I couldn't stand. And I was at risk. So I discarded the weapon and the cartridge since I couldn't get up. I was leaving the vegetation because I was inside. Leaving the vegetation. I wanted to grab it, but I couldn't get up. I feel one passing by my sight, like a laser or a flashlight. Yeah, like a laser. It seemed like a laser hit me. I lost my vision. It hit me straight to the heart. I fell. And I couldn't do anything anymore. My colleagues arrived later. Thanks a lot. Yeah. With aliens as enemies, who needs friends like this? Glaze all over vegetation. It's an interesting story. I think he's lying his arsenic off. But it's his story nonetheless. You know, I don't know. But believe it or not, there's somebody I think that can actually help me. I can't remember who it was to translate everything on the Peruvian news and what they're saying and things like this. So there isn't anything lost in translation. I'm not sure I want to investigate the Peruvian aliens any more than what I'm doing now. I'll give you headlines, I'll play a video, but I don't want to go head first into it. I got to know about this when I really think it's people with really sophisticated technology. And they're trying it out on these Peruvian villages for whatever reason. And for all I know, man, it could be alien. It could be. I don't think it is. But the reason we get ridiculed, embarrassed, and laughed at, it's things like that. It's sad. It's sad. No, it is. Because let me tell you, if I went up, anybody, if I've already done this, but if I went up to somebody in my family or a stranger and said, hey, I don't know if it was in a National Enquirer or not. See, you can't lead in like that. And that's how people want to lead in when they talk about these UFO stories. Don't do that. Be serious as if you were talking about Wall Street, because that's how you got to treat it. You treat it that way, it gives them an open door to talk down to you or about the topic in general. Because you may talk to somebody someday you're acquaintances with, and you feel there's a trust building, and you mention UFOs or aliens to them, and you don't hear from them again. They avoid you at functions, school things, and other shit like that, church. Like, why? Why is JJ avoiding me? Would think it had to do with me talking about my website, my channel? I don't know. Hey, how you doing? See? You saw that, right? He barely gave me a what's up. Usually I get, hey, how you doing? Call me. No, I barely got this. Scratch another one off the list, babe. You can't talk to people like that. You got to be firm with people. You can't be wishy-washy, I'm telling you. And when you talk to them, look them in the eye and say, hey, did you hear about these aliens that could be attacking people in Peru? No shit. And they'll be like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm serious. A story like that, I can't even fake it. I couldn't fake it. I don't see. That's why I don't want to go dive head first into that story. I feel it's a trap. It's a trap. You can't bring that up seriously to anybody. You want to talk about the Phoenix Lights? You can have a serious face when you talk about that and not feel embarrassed. Talk about aliens attacking people with no evidence anywhere. I don't know why I did this. No evidence? Bullshit. At least there's something they could look at with the Phoenix Lights, right? But not with these Peruvian aliens attacking people. Bad thing to bring up at a party. Don't do it. Want to talk about something? Make sure it's got some sort of community review that was loved by everybody. You know, something like Rendlesham Forest, perhaps. You know, that one you could take to the bank, I think. You know, you got the recording and all that. So, man, it's tough being in this business. Glenn Croy? Didn't I see this before? Oh, you just put this down. Thank you very much for the $10 super dono. Hey, man, I tell you what. Unbelievable. Mucho gusto generoso. Surprised me. I didn't see these sitting here. There's a couple more. Thank you very much, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Welcome to the show and all that stuff. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's a super dono, too. The love is strong on GUFON tonight. It's a Monday night here at the GUFON. Bernie. It's a 2 for Bernie Muro. There's one. There's one. What are you doing? Bernie throwing down 2 2s. He's got a pair of 2s. It's $4, and they're all donos. It's a $4 dono split into 2. Thanks, Bernie. Again, a continuing supporter of GUFON. You know, what a core of people, man. You guys are freaking amazing. Really, really, really. Man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Freaking amazing. Really. I don't even know what to say. Hey, a members video later on tonight. I know you didn't expect it, but it's coming. I know. Hey, I'm allowed to do 2 in a few days, right? We can do more than 1. Doesn't have to be that 1 a week. We can do 3 a week. All right. So I can't do this Peruvian thing. Oh, that's right. There's a in the chat room of all places. There's a poll. Did I put a poll up tonight? Yeah, there is. Only 72 votes. Well, we're halfway through the show. We usually get about 130 to 150. So tonight, which one of these do you believe? Jaime Maussan's Alien Mummies. Do you believe that? That's coming in at last place at 14%. There's 4 of these. At third place at 25%, the 8 to 10 foot tall aliens landing in Vegas. At 30%, I believe them all, which means the number 1 at 32%, aliens attacking people in Peru. That's what most people believe now at 73 votes. I'm going to end that poll. We'll just end it. Yeah, I always forget to end them, right? So that's good. That was supposed to be a pre-show one. I like doing pre-shows. I forgot. But see, you guys love this stuff. You know, that's like 50% of you really don't mind it if we keep talking about it. All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to do a deep dive, but I'll stay on top of things. How about this? Top 5 UFO sightings caught on video. How about I give you 2 of them? Maybe 1. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I purposely didn't watch it to see. Oh my God, I want to throw up. I can't. I'm not showing it. It's ridiculous. It's government stuff. It's government stuff. So I saw this today. I got to mention this because I've spoken. Spoke? I spoken. No, I think it's spoke. I spoke with a few people when I was on the show. Somebody posted this today. And it says, it's a quote. The surface of the craft looked like it was alive. That's what they said about the Phoenix lights. People who were directly underneath it. They said the lights were in canisters. And it looked like swirling around, like it was like some sort of, God, what's the word? Some sort of plasma encased, and it looked like the whole ship was made up of it. In my dreams that I've had, I talked about the skin of the craft kind of moving or had the ability to move, and it looked like Tetris. There were different shapes. The ship was, and if you thought you wanted a triangle, it would manipulate itself and slide all of those things around like Tetris, and then it would come up with a triangular shape. And that's what, in my mind, I saw the craft as, even though it didn't do anything but stay in the shape of a disc. When I walked up to it, man, you could feel the energy coming off. And it was like, you know, at 14 years old, you get the goosebumps, right? But You know, the hairs were standing up even on my hairless chest at that time. It was amazing, the vibrations that you feel, but it didn't scare me. And it felt like in the dream, like the ship could feel me too. Whew. Man, I got to tell you, just thinking about that makes me a little hot under the collar. I tell you, nah, nothing like that. That dream I had that dream 4 times in about a month span when I was 14. And then I had this other dream continually, I had it like 4 times over 2 years. Super similar. Seeing a craft out in the distance, walking up to it. One was in a fog. Look at this. See? Here's kind of an interesting, this is kind of what I think the Phoenix craft, the Phoenix Lights triangle would look like. And it's created out of a meta material. What do they call it when they're all under the same control? Minutes? What do they call those? Micro dots? No. What is it called? Micro machines? I don't know, man, but I love that. I mean, yeah, that is a cool shape. Let me pull that back up one more time. That is cool. That might be a thumbnail right there. That might be a thumbnail for Wednesday. The metamaterial. Yeah, what is the name of that? Nanotechnology. Red Panda Koala's here, everybody. What do you say there? Hey, thank you very much. You just saved me a night of worrying. Good to see you, man. Light Sky, how you doing? Bob Birkins, too. Raging Against Machine. Everybody's coming here. Nice. I'm glad you guys are hanging out. So it is interesting. Do you know people have talked about these craft that can morph forever? And it just makes sense that they would make a craft that can actually change its shape. I don't know why it makes sense. It's just something they would do. Speaking of just because you can do it, James Fox, and we are not going to... I don't know. I'm always going to be a fan. Oh, shit. What the hell just happened? It just started playing on me. Okay, never mind. I was going to play a video. See, and I don't know how this changed on me. Oh, I see. It's a joke. I tell you, that UFO Jesus has the weirdest, non-funny sense of humor I've ever seen. It is bizarre. Yeah, his way of thinking is just not funny. It's funny. I can see that being funny for him, but not for everybody. It was just silliness. All right. So John Greenwald Jr. We love John Greenwald Jr. here. He says, he posted this today. I want to read this to you. I find it interesting because I had a comment. So again, you know what? I'm not doing that either. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. 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 Not doing it. I'm changing the speed of the show right now. We're going to look at ghosts. We're going to look at 2 ghost videos because I want to. I think we need to. I think I need to. I think you'll enjoy this, though. I really do. I think this is cool as hell. Did I play this before? I have. I have played this before. But I like it, so I'm going to play it again. It's cute. But you're going to see something that's really... It challenges your reality. Like, how can it not be real? So you'll see. This is why I think children are sponges. Like when you're first, until you reach puberty. Once you hit puberty, I think everything that you can absorb in the universe gets changed. And somehow you don't start seeing the paranormal like you were when you were a child. You know? Gaga! Or I have an imaginary friend. Who is it? Oh, it's Lulu. Where's Lulu? Right there, Mommy. You don't see Lulu? Holy crap. Lulu just said she's going to kill you in your sleep. Ah, knives start flying. You know what I mean? So this is that. They couldn't have faked this. That's what I like about it. That's what I'm trying to say. They couldn't have faked it. You'll see.
TikTok user Tana Witt went through a devastating tragedy when her brother suddenly and without warning passed away. Tana's brother was incredibly close to her family, including her 2-year-old daughter, Evelyn. One night, Tana and her daughter are home alone when something happens that shocks Tana to her core.
Her core. This is so cool.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Evelyn seems to be talking to someone that we can't see.
Okay, so I watched this video 3 times. I think I figured out what is being told to the kid from the uncle. And I think you might agree. Maybe you won't. Maybe you can help me figure it out because she's seeing something. Now, I know what I was thinking. You might be thinking it too. The woman never shows what's outside, really. You know, maybe it's her husband, which probably looks like the uncle, her brother, the kid's uncle, whatever. And maybe he's signing to her, but I don't think it's that. I think it's legit. But I'm going to tell you what I think's going on.
TikTok user Tana Witt went through a devastating...
Oh, I forgot to keep playing it. There's more to it. Watch. I'll break it down real quick. So I think the uncle is telling her something. And I think he's saying, hi, honey, like he's doing this, like, shh, shh. You know, like he's doing this. Shh, I don't have much time. And then she starts pointing to her wrist and going, shh, shh. And he's probably going, I don't have much time. She can hear him. Maybe. But tell your mommy. Here, watch.
Who are you talking to?
I'm your uncle. Yes, I'm your uncle. Yes. Say my name. And maybe that's why she kept saying, uncle, uncle. He kept wanting her to say the name so the lady knows.
Who are you talking to?
Uncle? I mean, that's a pretty intelligent uncle for a little kid. That's the kid who's smart. No. No. Can you see me? And maybe she said no. Or, you know, can you hear me? Maybe she said no. Who knows? Why would she say no again? I had a good reason why she would do that. No, no. Maybe he's telling her to shut up. I don't know. And he's probably saying,
Who
I
are
don't
you
have
talking
time. I don't have much time.
Evelyn, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
So creepy.
Evelyn seems to be talking to someone that we can't see. And creepiest of all, a whispering male voice can be heard that seems to say, Uncle.
Who are you talking to?
Even stranger, baby Evelyn seems to have heard the voice as she happily shouts, Uncle, over and over.
Pretty weird.
Who are you talking to?
Pretty weird, guys. That's rare. No.
Tana believes that without a doubt her 2-year-old daughter is speaking.
All right, we get it. That's crazy, right? That stuff might happen. I'll put the link to these videos in the show description. So if you want to talk about now, how do you say that that's an alien? Ghosts and aliens. People are trying to say that all the ghost activity could be aliens. Just taking on the energy of the person who used to live there. That'd be weird. Then why would they show up at the same time every night? That doesn't make any sense because they're crazy aliens. I don't know. Pretty wild, though. That's pretty wild. I think so. I don't know. I like it. Here's another one that's really... I think I showed this one too. And you can't deny this one. Some of you are going to say, they're faking it. It's not somebody in the house. I have to preface this video because this one is going to get people crazy. Now, when you see this, every one of you who sees something out of the corner of your eye is going to say, that's what I see out of the corner of my eye. Now you're going to see it for the first time in front of your face. This is real. It is. This is real. In my opinion, this is legit. Legit scary shh. Legit scary shh. Here we go. Giddy up.
Across the road.
It comes back the other way. Why? It looks like somebody's peeking through that window, the one that's open.
Now recording?
Yes!
Did you see how fast it was? That's crazy.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody.
I didn't know they could be that visible now.
That's crazy.
A strange shadow can be seen quickly moving back and forth in Sarah's neighbor's home, freaking out everyone and even seeming to upset their 2 puppies.
I'll do it again. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen anything like that. I want to see a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen anything like that. Go ahead, let's see it. Have you ever seen anything like this? Boink. That's badass.
Sarah explains online that the home belongs to an older woman whose son, sadly, had passed away. Worried about the older woman's safety, Sarah calls her neighbor. But the woman says, I'm not even at home right now.
Oh,
so who or what?
Oh, man, I can't believe it.
I leave it up to you.
Is it real or is it a clever hoax? Those are our 2 ghost videos for tonight. That's right. We have a new segment. 2 ghost videos a night. That's 12 a week. That's a lot of dogs. All right. I've got some scary news. Are you guys ready for a little reality to hit home? You ready? I don't want to scare anybody, though, because we don't do fear-mongering here. But this is scary stuff, and this is real. And I'm wondering if one of our friends did a report on this. I'm going to take a look. Check it out.
that volcano in Italy right now?
No.
Have you heard of Campe Freghe?
All the time.
It's sitting over this giant basin of magma. Supposedly the second most powerful supervolcano on Earth. This past week, there have been 2 major earthquakes from that mountain.
That's bad news.
But like, if this thing goes off, we're talking like half of Italy. Mount Vesuvius, which is also in Italy, they speculate that the magma, it's connected. If Campe Freghe went off, Mount Vesuvius would go off at the same time too. It would be so intense, it would send the entire Earth into a 2 to 3 year winter.
Fart.
Like, the National Institute
5
of
to 10
Geophysics
years.
confirmed that the eruption is a present and near scenario. They said the global temperature would drop 2 degrees Celsius.
What if Mother Nature is curing herself?
Have you ever thought about humans are the virus?
If Italy gets wiped out, I'm gonna be so miffed that we've never been.
Or you'd be upset that a lot of Italian people died.
So, you know how everybody keeps talking about there's something imminent, there's something that's going to happen. I said it at the beginning of the year, I think last December. I said, I don't know, man. But I feel like next year, this year was going to be the year some shit was going to go down that was going to be like not an extinction level event, but something that would be catastrophic, like an extinction level event. That's crazy that there's that much. Not only that, there's activity on the Hawaiian island too. There's a lot of activity. We should be very worried. Very worried. It would devastate the world. We would definitely have 3 billion people would probably die if that was to happen. Okay, how are you going to do that if everything's if everything's put into darkness for 2 to 3 years? Crops won't grow the same way. There will be food shortages. It would suck. It would suck. It would suck. All right, now here's another one. Ironically from the same people you just saw, but this is still an interesting video because people have talked about this and it's news. So the Navy tracked a craft in the ocean traveling at supersonic speeds. Do you know that's crazy? When I heard the story of them seeing an object doing 500 knots, I thought that's insane. That is unbelievable if this is real. But listen why it might be. It's real interesting. In 3, 2,
There is a thing about a guy who used to work in the Navy in the 70s. They placed an acoustic sensor device all throughout the ocean floor in this certain area. This was to map the ocean floor, detect submarines, and find anomalies and stuff. One of the contacts while in the Navy who was responsible for monitoring the sensors, they would discuss underwater submersible objects that would travel at thousands of miles per hour underwater.
What are you talking about?
He said they also have detected various structures underwater that are active and that they stay clear of. So those might be like volcanoes or whatever, but they're detecting actual anomalies
This came out
underwater.
recently?
This is a report from a guy that worked in the Navy in the 1970s.
That was in the 70s? They were tracking this stuff?
When they placed the sensors devices on the ocean floor.
That is so cool.
So,
you know how you get stoked about space?
Yeah.
I get stoked about the ocean.
Well, those are probably like alien stuff, though.
Yes!
Pretty wild, right? That's crazy. And those things, do you remember that mock-up documentary, Mermaids, The Real the Deal, or whatever it was called? It was on Discovery Channel for a couple of weekends. And they were talking about how, I think it was the Navy, was testing out this new sonar or radar that was so incredibly deafening to the orca, things that use sonar, the dolphins and other things. It was so unbelievably bad and loud that they would look for a way to get out of the water. And They remember in that, and they were thousands of whales and porpoise were washing up on the beaches all around the world because they were trying to escape this new type of radar. That sounds legitimate to me. And in doing so, it was hurting the mermaid population. And that's how they found the mermaid on the beach, because it too was trying to get away from that noise that was in the ocean. Unknowingly, the Navy didn't know they were doing this, killing. Just they would vibrate from the inside. Their eyes would bleed out. They're basically liquefying your insides by vibrations, more or less. It's pretty sad. It's like standing next to a big woofer, a big speaker, and having them turn it, and you lose your breath. It's the same principle. But that's not a real, well, we don't know in that fake documentary if that's right. But I'm saying maybe that is really happening. Maybe it did happen, like they said in the video, and we have what we have. I can't just dismiss everything. You can't. I won't. You can't. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Hold on. There was one more ghost video I had. Is this? Oh, shh. I have got to play this. Check out this. This is crazy. I've got to play this. It's funny. That's why. Hold on. I don't want to accidentally show you the wrong thing. Come on, Rich. All right. Here we go in 3. This is good.
Antonio and the family are shocked when they watch.
Hold on.
Chilling.
Hold on.
The static camera recording the hallway catches something downright chilling.
It's his doll. It just got up and ran. It looks real to me. Come on.
Soon after the boy falls asleep, the doll begins to move and then seems to actually run to the 11-year-old's bedroom. Antonio and the family.
What? Can't happen? Yes, it can happen and does. That's the scary thing about the world we live in. I know, you want to say it's fake. Be my guest. I think it's the real deal. I do. Until somebody shows me how they faked it, to me, that looks like the real deal.
You're shocked when they watch.
Even though I know it could be fake, I'm opening my mind to the idea that many, many people in history have had experiences talking about dolls moving, dolls being possessed. I have seen shit move. Here and back home and back in Arizona, I mean. Oh, that was weird that I said that. I don't know. All right. I want to, now I'm going to show you something fun because that's what I want to do. I wouldn't show this to you if I didn't think it was worth. This is one of the funniest dog videos I've ever seen. Sorry, it's a UFO show. But, you know, you can laugh once in a while. Relax. It's okay. It's okay.
Please stop. Okay.
I love that dog.
Louis.
Louis.
Oh my God.
Hey! Oh, you scared me!
Watch this dog. Wee doo. Oh man. Imagine not love dogs. Oh, but it. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't. They're just so damn cute. Makes me smile. Just want to make you smile too. That's all I want to do. All right. Yeah, here we go. Damn it. You see, I meant to play this at the beginning of the show. I'm just, the internet's a fun place to live. It really is. I don't go on the internet like a lot of people do. I don't talk anymore to people around, go into the rooms. I don't go to even any shows hardly anymore, anything. It's just, there's so many out there. There's just a lot to choose from. However, I'm going to show you a video that proves, am I going to show this? Do I need to? I want to show this to you. How quickly people turn on people in this new world we live in. I think people, that's what we're going through. People get the wrong idea. Watch, you'll see. You'll see. This is sad. This makes me mad, and I'll tell you why.
Hates this guy right now. So this is Steven and his wife Alex. And they are wholesome family influencers with a pretty big following. And one day, they go to Target with their newborn baby. And they had just got her out of the NICU because I guess she had lung problems and some other stuff. So they go to Target and they film this.
Let's see how you were just holding her.
What, this baby?
So this video blows up on TikTok, and people see it and they're like, "You can't hold a baby like that! What is wrong with you? Get a haircut, hippie!" Then actual pediatricians on TikTok, they start weighing in.
This is not cool. As a pediatrician, my soul just left my body.
Then, and this always happens with family vlog channels, people start searching their back catalog for other questionable parenting moments. Like this one.
No, don't do that.
And this one.
Steven!
And this one where they're spinning kids in shopping carts. And of course, this one. Now, some of those moments seem like no big deal, and they're probably not.
Hey, welcome to 1983. That's how it was, man. However, don't you think it's amazing how all these people followed them and loved them, and nobody said anything about any of the things they were doing until one person complained? Doesn't that suck? Doesn't it? It's bullshit. That means everybody's a hypocrite. Anybody who hated them for doing that, for putting the kid out like that, and how could you not get on them for the shopping cart, for the throwing the kid in the bed and the pillows? How do you not get on them for doing that stuff? But when it comes to, because nobody complained. But one person complains. That's the world we live in. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen to us. You shouldn't let that happen. Yeah, it's all your fault, Rich. Only you can make you look bad. Hey! All right. You want words of wisdom? I'll give you. You want words of wisdom? All right. I'm going to stay in the same vein of thought. The golden rule, basically. Treat others how you want to be treated. Well, listen to what Mike Tyson has to say. This is amazing. These are rules UFOlogy should live by. And real life.
The reasons I wanted to interview you is because you're the author of one of my favorite quotes ever in English, which is
fantastic.
Everybody's got a plan till he gets hit in the face.
100%. Because people now, especially now, no one's gonna fight. People like talking now. They get on the stage, they get on YouTube, and they start talking.
Yeah.
And that's why some people are not made for handling criticism. They're just not made for, some people go off the deep end once you criticize them.
Yeah. Have you gotten better at handling criticism as you've gotten older?
Yes, but it's still, it can get even better. Sometimes I get in my head and think I'm somebody, and then I'm easily offended. But when I know I'm nobody, I could never be offended.
Boy, is that a deep insight. Sometimes I get in my head that I'm somebody and I'm easily offended, and then I remind myself I'm nobody and I'm not offended.
I mean, that pretty much says it all, right? That's how I feel. You know, your ego will get bruised in life. How you get up from that and move forward. You know I talk about it all the time. But I'm going to bring it up right now one last time, maybe. But the shadow ban is real. And a friend of ours had a question. Hold on. I want to read the reply first. Okay. All right. Okay. So I got permission to say who it is. It's Eric from Paranormal Highway. He sent me a private email that he had with YouTube about the drastic numbers dropping over the summer. And he wanted to know what the hell he can do to make... Hold on, I'm finding it here because we had a long back and forth. Here we go. I got it. I don't know what I was just saying. I was just looking for the email. Anyway, he said I can talk about this because I emailed him today and I said, hey, I have a question. And you don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but have you noticed or do you feel that your channel is being shadow banned? He's like, I can't believe he said that. Check this out. So he wound up just recently, 2 weeks ago, maybe almost a month ago, it's middle of September. He speaks to one of YouTube's channel performance specialists who say they're here to help you recognize what is happening and to see how your channel and your videos can perform better. So they advise Eric to read through the analysis I'm about to share, as well as the tips that might help in increasing your channel's performance. Ain't that nice? I feel a little bit already leaning towards it being my fault. That's how I feel. So they recommend, you're not going to believe it, changing your channel name. Wait, do they? May affect your channel, especially if your regular viewers are not aware of the change. Oh, that, of course. Well, he didn't change the channel name in 4 years. So that is silly. Why they put that there? That means they don't know what the hell I want to know or what Eric wants to know. They're giving you or giving him a basic, because I think I got the same thing. Come to think of it. Mine was 2.5 years ago. Oh my God, I think I got the same exact type of printout. This guy, the channel performance specialist, did not type out all of these pages, right? This is something that they have that has been probably a recurring question people have about shadow banning. So listen to what they say. Furthermore, please know we want your channel to succeed as much as you do. YouTube's success is reliant upon the success of its creators, so we will never do anything that will impede your channel from being discovered. YouTube doesn't impose limitations for any channels, as we want creators to reach their maximum potential. all creators are treated equally. Bull crap. And we want everyone to benefit in creating great content. Furthermore, listen to this. Please know that the term shadow ban, in quotes, is not something that YouTube team encourages or uses, because such a process simply does not exist on our end. To give a background on how our systems work, please note that our recommendation systems assess each video on its merit and focus on how each video performs with the audience. It is a complicated set of machine learning, estimating what your audience wants. It predicts the right ones to show to a new user. This prediction model is based on what videos are going to be watched by a user based on their past watch history, and we mean the highest probability of videos people would most likely want to watch, the most appropriate for a viewer. What's most important is how your video performs with the audience. Our platform's recommendation systems provide a real-time feedback loop to cater to each viewer and their varying interests. This is generated algorithmically, and there is no manual intervention. I don't buy it. Wait, maybe there's no manual intervention, but there probably is a system intervention that somebody can override. Come on, man. It's not my first computer. It's not my first time. I've been here, know it, see it, analyze it myself, talk to many other people myself. Check this out. Check this out. Now, I want you to know, I've been going through the same thing Eric has. Eric going through the same thing we're going. We came from two different places, but wound up having the same type of statistics. Magically, we're only 4,000 subscribers apart, 3,000 or so. So we're very similar in the views we get and everything else. It's amazing how that works out. It truly is. And I have notes. When I had 2,500 subscribers, I had 60 to 65 viewers for a year. And I know Amy, Alien Girl 111, is right there where I was at. 50, 55 viewers every morning, 2,300. She'll be at 2,500 in a minute. And she'll also have 60. They have us on a grid-like success system. And I believe, it's my opinion, through my own research and my eyes telling me what I know and see, that 2.5% each week is being deducted off of my channel. And it has been, I don't want to get into, I'm not, never mind. Anyway, here's what it says. To begin our analysis, let's first check your channel's average percentage viewed. It appears that your average the APV has an average of 14.5%. This could mean that they watch your videos for a shorter time or didn't finish watching your videos. All right, we get it. Then they go over your audience retention report. Let's also analyze your channel's click-through rate. This is one of their big top sellers on YouTube, the CTR. It appears that your click-through rate has been gradually declining with an average of 2.2% since the month of July. Almost just like my statistics. Wow. It's a miracle, although mine's twice as bad. Still, very similar. And I was saying, his content hasn't gotten worse. My content hasn't gotten worse. But then, even though we're doing... So what I read was, what they want us to do, what YouTube condescendingly tells us is that we are the problem. There's no such thing as shadow banning. And that our content has to be better. And not only that, try not to do the same thing every time you're putting content up. Like I do, we do a show every night. They're saying you got to make shorts, you got to make members videos. I've been doing that. It doesn't help. Not even a little. It got worse, actually. It's worse. See, they tell you, just like they told Third Phase of Moon, hey, you guys never do live shows. It says here, if you did live, So they did several live shows. Nothing changed. I know a few other channels who I don't have permission to talk about, but same thing. We're all being told it's us, when I know it isn't. Now, I get it. You all were here this summer, right? How many people were here during all that Grush stuff? 200 a night, 170, and then it's been gradually, ever since the last Grush interview or that subcommittee thing, everybody in the community has been on a slide. And for me, it's 5% a month, 2.5% every 2 weeks. Decline. Because I got too many subscribers at one time. I wasn't supposed to get 2,700 subscribers in a weekend. That was allotted for me over 7 months. So for the last 4 months, they've been dwindling them away. And then when I get to that 7-month period, I'll be back in the loop to get my 200 to 300 normal subscribers a month. That's how it works. Believe me, I know. They tell us, make your thumbnails fantastic. Make your thumbnails fantastic and a great title. Jesus, I can't do any better than what I'm doing. When I read this, I felt it was condescending. I felt that this was just copy and paste. You can tell this was done. It's in a, what do you call it, program? They just type it in. They type in the numbers that showed up on his channel, and it's all pre-written to everything, all the questions. It's like an FAQ, but FAQ answers. It's really sad. Here, check this out. We've also checked your channel's shorts performance in the last 28 days, and it appears that your shorts videos were shown 5,600 times in the shorts feed, which indicates that your shorts video is being recommended to your audience. However, out of the 5,600 times that it was shown in the shorts feed, only 40% chose to view the content and 60% chose to swipe away. Okay, and they say with the millions of shorts videos on the platform, your audience has plenty of choices to choose from. Then they tell you the first 3 seconds of your short video are the most important. They're golden. So make the first few seconds captivating and keep your content snappy. My God, it's 15 seconds to a minute. How much snappier do I need to get? If you don't have the attention span of at least a minute, you're a millennial? Is that the joke? Unbelievable. You can think about where your thumbnails are showing up and how you can best optimize them. They give him nothing, a bunch of nothing. They blamed it on him. They keep telling him, remember, you need to keep promoting. Remember, you need to do this. Remember, you need to have a snappy thumbnail, a snappy title. Make your content better. You suck. That's why you're going down. You are the problem. Well, how did I go up all those months? Well, there was some interesting stuff going on. Bullshit. Bullshit. Everybody sees it. And YouTube's lying. That's the proof. Anyway, he showed it to me. I wanted to share it with you to let you know that we're not the only one. And we're trying to figure out how to make the content better, how we could all work together somehow and beat this thing to death, man. We just want to reach the most people as possible. But when I've proven it, where I've gone to a few channels, posted comments, went back to those comments a year later, and not one person replied to it or gave it a thumbs up on 8 different channels. That means I'm not being seen. People above me had 462 thumbs up. People underneath me had 300 to 200. But there I am right in the middle. 0. Sucks. Can you imagine where we'd be? Why they do this, I don't know. Why, I don't get it. All we want is fair treatment. It's not fair. It's not fair. Poor baby. Well, it's not. Sorry. It just isn't. I don't think that's right. I think that people over there have that much power to control everything about our channels. Everything. And then to have a condescending, mile-long email trying to tell us what we did wrong in every single category. Here, your thumbnails must suck. Your titles must suck. Your content, it's just not exciting. This is why you're not getting Do you know what it actually said? It said when people thumb up and they put comments into your videos, it does make it get recommended to more people. Bullshit! It doesn't work. I've watched Amy's show for a long time, and she has been getting thumbs up like you wouldn't believe. She gets 3 times thumbs up for her channel her size because she's demanding it, so she can get recommended more. I feel so bad. She did not get to 50. I haven't seen 50 there in over a week. 50 live. And she was at 50 live 8 months ago. Just like I was at 200. Now I'm at 105, 113. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful. I just am saying, I'm still here. I'm still doing it. And I'm not going to stop until I can't go anymore, until it just doesn't make sense for me anymore. Because wouldn't you think doing the same thing over and over and over and over and going the wrong way is kind of insane? Like, why would I do that? Because my heart's here. And I still have plans for me, the channel, for you, for members. We're not going anywhere. I know I gave it a 6-month till April, but that's now I changed it from not quitting to just maybe doing this part-time, not every day. Be doing something else, but it would have to be cut in half. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope there was something that you could take with you for tonight, something entertaining at least. I want to thank everybody. Glenn Croy, is this? Wait a second. Oh shit, you threw down another $10 super dono. Andrew. Let's take a look. I'll take a look at the outro. We'll take a look. I'll do that as a bonus. So we'll have a 5-minute bonus session after this. Thank you, Glenn. I might as well just do it while we're here. Well, that's silly. Glenn, thank you very much for the $10 super dono. That's another one. Mucho gusto, generoso. Glenn Croy throwing it down like it's nobody. Oh no, Andrew. It won't let me. Hold on. Hold on, Andrew. Andrew. Here we go. Hold on. There it is. Oh, it won't. Where is it, dude? This is pure love, I see. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I got it. It's trying to, I'm trying to copy and paste it. There we go. And it keeps trying to do something else. Copy, got it. All right. Thanks, Glenn Croy. I appreciate the support, man. Mucho gusto, generoso. All right, we're going to go. Wow, everybody left. All right. I'm going to show this real quick. From Google Earth. This is from Andrew. Ready? This is a Google Earth. Another. I can't go there yet. I have to make sure it's nothing pornographic because it happens. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not taking that chance. Here we go. I'm back in. I'll start over. Yeah, bro. That's old news. Yeah, you have to see my documentary on that. I did a documentary on it. Yeah. These are the time displacement portals. Now you're seeing a very old version of this. You should see my version. Well, it's not mine. It's on Third Phase UFO Report. I'm going to get that right now and pull it up. No, wait, I think it's on Third Phase of Moon. You're going to want to watch what we did. Yeah, I think it's on Third Phase of Moon. It is. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up. See if I can find it real quick because I know what the thumbnail looks like. And we did that 2 years ago. Oh, you're going to love this, bro. I don't know if you remember. All right, here we go. I'm in a year ago. It's 2 years ago. Let's keep going. Give me a second. I'm going to find this because I think this is really fun. What we did in this little documentary. Somebody sent Third Phase of Moon something. And then we did this thing on the portals that we found on the Google Earth. The ones that we have look nothing like this. When we were on Third Phase of Moon and shown what we found, about a month later, they changed it to look like this. They changed it because we brought so many people over there. That's right. That's what we did at Third Phase of Moon, man. There's some heavy power in what they do over there. The government's always watching. All right, I should be finding it. Yeah, this is weird. It should be right here. I'll find it. Hold on. Oh, that's the lunar bases. That was cool. I think I found it already. Here it is. Yep, I found it. Nah. Oh my God. Hold on. I think this is it. Hold on, guys. This is it, I think. There's Bob Lazar. Hold on. Oh, I found it. Oh my God, you're going to love it. Oh, I'm so happy I found it. I did some editing on this one too. Oh my God, this is amazing. Andrew, check this out. I'm pulling it up. I am so happy I found this. Oh, hold on. I got to get rid of the Zimbabwe. Oh, you guys are going to love this. I'm so glad some of you stuck around. This is actually good stuff. Now, you remember the one you just showed me, right? Or I just showed you guys? Wait until you see what I have. It looks nothing like it. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Stargate discovery.
Now we're looking at these kind of architectural designs of a possible Stargate. What I'm looking at are these kind of domes.
See how
and they
different
kinda
it
look
is?
to me like small nuclear power plants. Could this be the engine that powers these high energy portals or
I did that
wormholes?
edit right
That's
there.
what it's going to take. It's going to take extreme power, and this might be what we're looking at right here.
Looking at this Google Earth image is quite compelling. The objects that are around
Doc
look
Skinner.
like balls. First thought.
There
would
it is.
be
Look at this.
A radar system, which they have things similar that look similar to that around the world for pilots. It helps them with GPS locations, and the fact that there's multiples lined up side by side kind of scratches that theory in my mind.
Yeah.
The fact that they're all together makes me wonder if possibly it might be a power plant for the larger structure at the end of the row, which I think is like 15 feet across, I think 5 meters across. So it's a decent size. You could walk through it. And what if these towers are actually generators to power this possible Stargate? Now, if we look back, the last episode we did, we had this one map.
Yeah,
with,
Tesla coils.
Very strategic lines. It was done by either a
Did Andrew leave?
Architect or a
That
draftsman.
figures.
And it showed all the locations of these different underground bases. And one at the top was Groom Lake, and it was the only one with a symbol of a triangle in the circle. The rest did not. So it made me, when I think triangles, I think Stargates for some reason. It's just the way I think. But to see that, and then now we get this map showing, I think, 25 Stargates around the world, and one of them's at Groom Lake. And then we have this Google Earth image. Pieces are falling into place.
See, I don't think it's a weather system, because why would Google Earth change the way it looks and distort it? A month after third phase of moon and us, we all did this together, did the video. Same thing with S4.
It's very, very interesting.
Yep.
Okay, this is unbelievable.
Oh my God, look at me.
In a matter of 3-4 days, we're getting
Oh,
maps
no.
that may have to deal with aliens and UFOs.
Don't.
First one was the underground tunnel system with possible alien research centers
Check
connected
this out.
to them. This one, well, it's a little more exotic. It's Stargate at Area 51. This is unbelievable. This is really unbelievable what's happening here. We're talking about
I'm so excited
to transfer
I don't think I
things
can
from
listen.
one place to another instantaneously. That's what a
Yeah.
Stargate does. And that's what I think we're looking at. If you look at these Google Earth images, you're seeing what looks like Tesla coils. It's a rudimentary mock-up because the computer, the AI or whatever they have on Google Earth, if
Here's
it's
another
just the
part.
shadow that you're seeing, it tries to build what that shadow might be, and it's pretty accurate. And it came up with this Stargate and these, well, I call them joysticks, but it looks like Tesla coils and a gate or something that looks like you would think would be a doorway to wherever. Not only wherever you want to go. There's a map, the Stargate
Not
map,
only wherever,
and
wherever
it
you want to
shows you
go.
Places,
Idiot.
It tells you things, and it's not that hard to see everything that way. But
oh, that's classic.
we don't understand what it means, though. Like, really, like, how does it work? What do you have to do with this map?
I can't
You
listen
know,
to
is
me
there another
anymore.
map?
Airfield. Multiple names of what they call the now infamous Area 51, where it's been rumored that not only are top secret flights going on of craft like the stealth fighter and whatever craft they're working on now, but more importantly, it is the place that's been talked about for decades about holding extraterrestrial craft, possibly bodies and other technology that did not originate from this planet. Now here, this is even better than looking at a map. We are looking looking at images, 3D rendered images from Google Maps, which
I know,
show
I do.
us parts of Area 51
I
that
do,
we would
that's
have
what's
never
funny.
seen from, say, the Soviet satellite, which picked up Area 51 and put it on Popular Mechanics on the cover decades
That's
ago.
good stuff, man.
To actually see a possible Stargate in Area 51 does not surprise me. The question I'd like to know is it something that is naturally occurring there, which is possibly the entire reason the base was built around that area? Or is this something that we assembled based on taking the Stargate and the equipment from someplace else, such as Iraq?
I think he meant Iraq, not Iraq. But it is Iraq. But I know I heard a rock, you know, like stone. I'll put the link to that video in the show description as well. If you guys want to check it out, it's a good 35-minute little doco we did on that stuff. There's also some others. I mean, we did 50 of them over the course of the lockdowns. 50. I know, that's a lot. 50 mini documentaries, 30 to 45 minutes long. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. That helped us grow, as a matter of fact. Helped us grow. All right. Well, yeah, the link will be in the show description. Thank you, Third Phase, for that. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Again, be safe. Be happy with yourselves. Come on. We'll be back tomorrow. Got a good one. And if I can get these working tonight, tomorrow, there will be a video up like lickety split. So wish me luck. I'm gonna I got this piece and I'm gonna see if I can figure it out how to get this thing to work. All right. And thank you very much. Did I miss anything? Andrew, thank you. Glenn, thank you guys. All right. And thank you, moderators and super chatters. Thank you for the support. And everything else. It was phenomenal, really. I appreciate it. And newcomers and veterans, keeping that chat room smoking. I appreciate that. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, Alien Girl, Star Child, Amy, morning coffee, UFO thing. Don't forget, 7 a.m. It's a good time. Goes by fast. All right. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Be good to everybody, especially yourself. Love yourself. What we do. Truthology for ufology for you. Alien bless.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.